If you've been to stadium and you paid for VIP, pay a good amount of money and you come here and sit there, so you have actually pay huge amount of. This is Emmanuel Vlogs on your screen. Peace. What's up, niggas? Welcome to Emmanuel Vlog. You know what time is it? Today is Sunday, and I'm currently at Delta State Stadium, the popularly known Stephen Kesh Stadium. And today I want to explore because, you know, if you check my last video, you see that I explored Asaba in the night. And today is another day to see the beauty of this stadium because it has been in existence for over 7 years. So let's go see what they've got inside. And for now, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and stay tuned so you keep on seeing our video on your FYP. Stephen Keshi Stadium is a multi-purpose complex located in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. It's primarily known for hosting football matches and athletic events, including the 2018 African Championship in Athletics. This stadium has a capacity of 22,000 people and was commissioned in 2018. Now, there is something beautiful about this stadium. This is the stadium. If you have been to Asaba Township Stadium, this is the nature of how it looks like currently, and it's big. I don't actually know the amount of people it contains, but as I said earlier, this was actually built, or it came to reality in the year 2018 when they celebrated the International Women Athletics. And since then I haven't been here, but trust me, this place actually looks neat and lit, and I know so many persons have been making use of this place. So now I want to actually go and explore the place I can, the place I will have access to, you know, the number of seats. But now, first of all, before we go into this, you're going to be asking me what is the name behind the Stephen Keshi. Now that will also tell, you know, I'm going to be telling you the story behind that name, Stephen Keshi, what the role he played in Nigerian sport, and the reason why they named this stadium after that name, Stephen Keshi. Stephen Keshi was a Nigerian football player and a manager known for his exceptional skill as a defender and his significant contribution to the national team. He earned 60 caps for Nigeria and captained the team to victory in the 1994 African Cup of Nations. Keshi also played for the clubs in Belgium and the United States, where he won the Belgian League Championship with RSC Adelante in 1991. After retiring from the professional football, Stephen Keshi transitioned into coaching, where he guided Togo to the first World Cup appearance in 2006, and later coached Nigeria, becoming one of the only two individuals to win the African Cup of Nations as both a player and a coach. Stephen Keshi passed away in June 7, 2016 at the age of 54 in Benin City, Nigeria, after suffering a heart attack on his way to hospital. If you've been to stadium and you paid for VIP, most of the places that you find, or the place you likely sit, it's here. Yeah, and you see it has red carpet, and it's more like telling you that it's meant for VIP personnel, especially when it's paid good amount of money. Unlike most of us, if you don't pay good amount of money, that means you have to sit with the normal persons. And if you check very well, you see that it's made of executive seats, you know, good sofas that actually worth huge amount of money. So they wouldn't like it be that you don't pay a good amount of money and you come here and sit there. So you have to actually pay huge amount of money. So if people are actually paying regular 5,000 or 10,000 naira, maybe you'll be paying 1 million or more than that in order for you to sit here. So that is why it's being called VVIP, or whatever name they give to it. But for me, I think one day I'll be sitting in a stadium in a place like this. It's a matter of time. As long as you guys support what I'm doing on this channel, don't worry, I'll make videos while I'm sitting here someday. Opposite the VIP seats, it's this place you are seeing from this camera, and it has Governor Okowa main board. I don't know the reason why they put that there, but I can remember that this place was actually completed by Governor Okowa during his first tenure. Don't get me wrong. If you think I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comment section. But I think this was built, it was finished in 2018 because of the sports I mentioned before, and they hosted that. I don't know if they have done anything like international sports here ever since this place was built. But I heard recently that they did inter sport here. You know, they host some kind of, or along while I was entering, I saw 2024 youth football, something of that nature. So which means the place is still existent. And there's something I also noticed. Even though the field is not standardized, the place is still neat. Trust me, this is neat. It might not be as standard as you might want it to be, but the place looks neat. But I think Later state government or those who are in charge of football should also do better by upgrading it, make it look more real, make everything look more realistic. Because if you go to some other page in Africa, in other countries, you see that the fields are standardized because they love football so much. For the fact that Nigeria don't actually love football, not Nigerian, the Nigerian government don't sponsor anything that has to do with sports. I think that is why they're neglecting the so-called stadium that they built. So thereby reducing the zeal or the passion to come and play football or participate in anything that has to do with sports.
Something caught my attention and I cannot ignore, so I decided to go give it a try myself. Here, I had some friends or people I met at the stadium who also came to take a look of how the stadium looks like. So after some of the tryouts, I tried seeing if this is something I can do. After so many tryouts and trying to see how it's been done. At the end, I called them. I told them that this is something I think we can do. Then we give it a try. And trust me, I had fun jumping from this thing. Trust me, I had fun on it.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say, but that was amazing. Trust me.
The jump there was really, really amazing. I enjoyed it, but something caught my attention, which is referred as the jumbo screen or the jumbo vision, which serves many purposes. Which one can be live broadcast, or secondly, fan engagement or advertising or enhanced experience. In a way that overall, the big screen is a stadium are essential for modern sports entertainment, providing the comprehensive and engaging viewing experience for fun. And trust me, that is so amazing. You see how big it is. It can show as much things that they want, be it advertisements or real-time updates from the field. I am not as tall as so many persons, but something I needed to experience because while I was trying to know how to play football at my younger age, I never experienced ball keeping, being a goalkeeper. So here, I wanted to come and see what it looks like to be a goalkeeper in a bigger field.
This is fucking amazing. Trust me. But for somebody like me that don't have heights, I can't even keep in this place. But I'm a baller.
Next on my bucket list was to see where they actually do their high jump. Then I decided to go give it a try, see how it is if it stay in existence. Because back then, why they did the sports in 2018, I knew that they had something like that. But while going, I found out that some person were actually catching fun there.
Anyways.
It didn't take long. I arrived at where they normally do the high jump, and the condition of this is not actually in the best condition that you might think of. Though they actually have new one there, which is still new, and the old one still looks bad. Which I would say I wouldn't recommend them to make use of this one in an official sport because this might cause harm to the participants. Now let's see what is behind the goalpost.
Now, if you're a football fan, there is something you'll be wondering how they actually do it. When they capture goal scores or something like that from back of the goalpost. This is where most of the cameras are being kept. They keep it at the back of the goalpost, like here, with a boom mic, which captures the sound from the goalpost. And that is why most times, when they score goal, they have to replay from the goalkeeper's view, and they also have to replay from the scorer's view. So this is one of the places where the main cameras that capture that kind of view this is where they are actually being kept. So that is to indicate to you where this, because most persons might be wondering how do they do this, how they capture this kind of, how many cameras they have. They actually have a lot of cameras, which one can be here, one can be among the midst of the audience, and anywhere with drones and everything. So that is one thing I say, let me educate you so you know about it.
Another thing I find amazing in this stadium is the track. It was not actually made of concrete, but it's of standard, which means that whether it's raining or it's sunny, you can never slip on this. Trust me, it's as solid as it's supposed to be. It still looks neat, intact, and there was no pothole. But now, what happens next? I want to experience running on the track for the first time in my life.
Let me give it a try. And for the past 4 years, I haven't done skating, so which means I don't even know if I have speed anymore. But let me give it a try and see what I can do. So, wish me luck on that.
All right, Tama boy, are you ready?
1, 2, ready, go!
It's there, stop.
When I was in skating, I go beyond 7 kilometers, but it's been long. Like, I'm F tired. It's been long at this skating, so I'm no longer okay with speed. See, I'm breathing. But I did 100 meter race in 40 minutes.
40 seconds.
Okay, 40 seconds, sorry. So which means if I start doing training, I'm upgrade to 10 seconds. Yeah. That means I'll be maybe competing with Usain Bolt. Man, guys, that was amazing. See, for long I haven't actually gone on speed. About 4 years now. But today, I was seeing that I still have the potentials. Though I know that there are people who are faster than me, but completing a 100 meter race in 14 seconds, I tried. Yes, even though they don't praise me, I fuckingly praise my damn fucking self. Trust me.
If you're not aware, the stadium is not only the pitch that you see. There are other parts of the stadium that are built outside the pitch. Places like the wrestling pitch, the swimming places, and tennis courts, and some other things, and the basketball pitch. These places are the next place that I wanted to go and explore after this check. And I think it was worth going there because everywhere I saw was actually amazing, especially the basketball pitch. But wait first, let me update you on something. You've probably wondered where the footballers or any participants of any kind of events or any kind of sports normally come out from. This is what I want to show you now.
During a tournament, how it really look like. That is this place you are seeing in this video. The door is shut because there's nothing happening there. And see the picture of the present governor of this state. His, Honorable Eda Sheriff, EO. I don't know how to pronounce that name. People should not be angry with me, but that is how the place actually looks like, where you see the athletes coming out for a tournament. Maybe it's their time when they
Heart size of the Amazon, hands
found another thing that's interesting that I wanted to see what they do there. It's more like a beach, and here also I don't know what is being done here, but it looks more like offices where things are being kept. I don't know, because I'm actually at the back of the stadium, one side of the back of the stadium, which is just here as you can see behind me. But there's another thing. I don't know if it's for swimming, maybe. Let's see. I think it's for swimming, something like that. But unfortunately, um, there is no entrance. There is no entrance to this. So that is this place. It's a swimming area for swimming sports. If you are okay, you know how to swim. But something that I noticed now is that it's actually dirty. I don't know why it's like that, but maybe the one inside is clean. But this particular one here, it's dirty, as you can see. I'm not trying to degrade them, but they are not actually doing well with this one. Yeah, it's dirty. And inside again is another swimming pool, which is meant for the standard competition, if I put it that way. And another thing, let's see. Before swimming starts, there is a place where the participants they stand in order to, for those that do diving or whatever. Because that one is mostly for underground. I don't know how they say it, but it's more like dive swimming. So that's what I want to show you next. That is this place. I'm not a fan of swimming. Like when it comes to anything else to do with swimming, I'm not a fan, because I could remember because some years ago I almost died in the water, so I give space to anything that has to do with water. So behind there, it's more like, you see what I'm talking about. This one here, it's more like where the participants they stand before they do the diving. Okay, this one actually neat. Yes, the water here is actually neat. So which means maybe will I say they are taking care of it. But that first one, it's not given. Trust me, it's not actually given. But that is that for that. And I heard there, the other way around is there's one thing that drew my attention, which is the stadium, for the audience who love to participate in anything that has to do with swimming. There is one thing that I wanted to see, but unfortunately I can't find it, which is a boxing stadium. It's actually not that too big, but I didn't see it. Unfortunately, that was what brought me to that, the swimming stadium, the little pitch there for swimming. And this is the back of the stadium, one part of back of the stadium. And I believe inside there is more of a space that they put some kind of equipment and the things they use in running games when it's time for any kind of game they want to put up. But trust me, they've got a good structure here. Only thing they need to do is to put in maintenance on it, and that will actually help a lot.
Have I told you that I met some people with some lovely souls while making video? If not, here you go.
I met some guys who actually subscribed to my YouTube channel. It was fun, it was amazing being with them. And this is another guy here that I met. They were the guys that this was the person that did the video while I was running, which you're going to see maybe today or tomorrow on internet. So I think this has been the best exercise I've made in time I'm making video. And please do well to subscribe, because that is what keeps me motivated in making videos. See you on the next one.
I enjoyed everything that happened there in the stadium, both the fun, the people I met, the video making, the places I entered. Yes, I enjoyed everything. Now it's time to go home. I came outside and have to have a lovely and a wonderful view of the street of Asaba. And by my left hand side are some other things that will draw your attention. Though I've passed a point newspaper, I need to go home. So for now, I want to say a peace out to everyone, and thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe, and see you on the next one. Emmanuel loves you all.